Hi everybody. So sorry for the delay. I had some mechanical issues. My one power cord is not working and I couldn't get it to work. Hey Sarah. All right. So I've been feeling a lot better since your last reading. I see my significant other in a different light now. All right. So anybody who hasn't, I did some readings just earlier today, and I'm back again for a second round. And so I'm more than happy to do a reading. I'm only just doing a couple more today for all of those who can come around. I'm sorry, Sarah, that I wasn't here earlier, but that's all right. I will put it up for you. Just turn this down. All right. So, all right. I'm just waiting for a couple of you to jump on. All right. So, just put that up. And I'm in a different position here, just getting my bearings, seeing where everything is. All right. So Sarah, I'll start with you. All right. Just gonna get my vibration. All right, so Sarah. Hi, everybody. For all of you who are just joining me, I'm just starting the second live readings. I just had one earlier. And there is a bunch of other videos I had posted. It's all free. You don't have to pay. And today I'm only choosing 5. I have to go through the previous one earlier. Just 1 second. Sorry, I have to get my water. And all right. So, you in this situation. So this one is stating, you feel still a little blocked, a little like you're in surrender mode. You're feeling a little trapped here yet. And even though you're stating you felt a lot better from the last read, you still are not free. Because this is an inquiry. This is your situation. what is making you strong in this situation is that you're no longer sad. You're no longer crying your tears. You're no longer feeling self pity. You're feeling a little bit better about your circumstances now. And so, what is actually going against you right now is the way you're manifesting. All right. So the way that you are manifesting, the way that you're looking at opportunities for love relationships, maybe how you're being proactive in your situation, the way that you are manifesting is you're always manifesting. You're always manifesting. So it's not like something is going to happen someday soon, but basically the energy that you put out is the energy that you are receiving. Your emotional protection is basically, you got the Queen of Wands, you've got the Sun, and you have the higher priestess upside down. All right. So this is your emotional protection, where you can find support and strength emotionally. And so you know your divine counterpart. You know that you're divine feminine. You know that you are determined. You are secure in who you are. You're secure in your happiness. You are actually very satisfied and very positive. You have a very positive mindset. The thing is, you don't know what's going on in the subconscious. And so because you don't know what's going on in your inner part of yourself, this is where you are you're feeling really good, right? You're feeling really good. You're like, oh, I'm in divine feminine, I'm really happy, I'm really being positive. And you don't really, you're not aware of the stuff that's going deep inside the cogs of your mind. There is something deep inside there. And so your physical protection is that you know that there is a lot of karmic energy regarding heartbreak and suffering and healing that has nothing to do with the person, but has a lot to do with your own lesson. So this is something that the possibility for this aspect to change as soon as I go and deal with this situation, as soon as I figure out this lesson, everything will change. That this is something that can change physically because it is my lesson. Your spiritual protection the path that your spirit follows for protecting in your situation is that you know that this is more than fated situation. Your eyes are wide open. You're like, no, this is not something that I need to take lying down. I can fight this. I can be determined. I am not going to be sensitive to whatever is going to happen. I'm really being open-minded. The axle point, which is what you avoid in order to keep your protection, is to stay out of self-protection mode. That if you go and take a break from all of this and just you're like, well, if I just kind of like detach and take a break and just go and do something else, I'm going to miss something. I'm not going to be able to have this karmic lesson resolved because it is my responsibility here. And so what you ought to do to make sure you stay protected is look where you are and how further you can go. Hidden behind the scenes that you're not even aware of is the King of Cups, which is about balance, love, compassion, and what is it that he controls. So who has the power here? All right. So subconscious is saying you're giving your power to this person. And because of that, you're not as close to success as what you really think you are. And so this is basically the situation is, you feel trapped, you feel blocked. And the reason you feel trapped and feel blocked is because this all has something to do with somebody else, which has nothing to do with the power that's in you. You see, you're handing over your happiness to someone else. And remember, that was your strength, is that this happiness is within you. There is no one that can go and destroy your happiness but you. You have that own will and your own ability to keep your own happiness in place. And that's not something that you can go and just decide, randomly whether or not you want to go and be happy sometimes and not. You really have to actually work hard at being happy and focusing on yourself because you're so used to focusing on what else is going on. So this is telling me, stop paying attention to what is going on over there. Pay more attention to what is going on in here. You see, if I was to ask you, is this your person? Not the person you're obsessed about, but the person you know that you live and breathe, have been here to serve this person. This person is to serve you 100%. Absolutely 100%, that he knows you're 100% and you know that you are 100%. And if there was absolutely no doubt at all, you would not be even asking me. You would be absolutely sure. So I always ask that percentage that you're not sure, what's blocking you? Shadow work exercises are an effective way to face your inner shadow, allowing you to illuminate those dark aspects of your personality and make peace with them. So, what is your shadows that needs to come to the surface? Maybe it's time that you look at this heartbreak that's actually in you, that's not based on someone else. So I have here emotional reaction. Your response you have when you're not engaging reason and logic to inform your feelings. It's a reflex. And it's important because if you pay attention, it provides you with vital information. If you have the courage to examine your emotional reactions, then you can find out a lot about your shadow. So, how are you reacting to him not being around you or providing you what you are trying to control outside of you? Your reaction is what's causing you to be blocked. You're giving your power to him by you allowing your vibration to be determined by a reaction instead of co-creating. Co-creation means to know without a doubt, without any question whatsoever, that he's coming to you. Don't fall in love with a body. Don't fall in love with anything else but the soul. That's all you want. You want him to recognize your soul and your soul to recognize his. It's not about the body, the looks, but you're divine feminine. So every day, Do you fall in love with yourself? Do you look at yourself and say, oh my gosh, I am just amazing. I'm just so beautiful. I am so alluring. I am so attractive. I can have anybody I want, but I choose him. It is how we manifest. You manifest from the energy that you put out. And maybe if you don't believe that, you say those affirmations every day. You say it so often, you start believing it. One of the things that's going to interact with your vibration is how you think and overthink. It is time to implement silencing the mind, incorporating meditation. And even if you have to every day, listen to beautiful meditations. I'm just actually created one today. It's not yet posted, but look for it later on today, where I am guiding an energetic clearing to align you with your SP. And in order to call that person in, you cannot have any control on their energy, but it opens up and allows you to be in receptive mode. And that's important. Because without it, you can't receive. You know, this person loves you. This person loves you. But if you're not in receiving mode, you can't receive that love. So, universe, what do you have for Sarah? Let go, trust the process. And when you realize that letting go is just letting go of the stagnant negative energy that you have created over time, that you are letting go of. So trust this process. Trust that you will receive when you release in a positive way, because it's only energy that you're releasing and letting go, not the person, just the energy. The negative want, need, control, and all of that negative overthinking, over processing, it's just caused a lot of negative energy. And so you will feel waves of quantum power and light is flowing now. And so when light is start flowing, and then you're saying your affirmations, you're believing fully that this is going to be real, everything starts going into alignment. The universe can make it happen. It can be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be a year. It doesn't matter. The matter is, you know, without a doubt, and everything in your limited belief system has been ruled out. You know that there is nothing that's going to come in the way. You will get that message. You will get that person contacting you and saying, we need to talk. Let's see if I can get a timeline. I got February, but let's find out. December, January, February, March, All right. So in January, he is showing that he is your cup knight in cup. So he will start showing up. You may not want to hear or listen to what is going to be said to you. That would be in February. But by March, you know that this is not over. And by April, you don't have to even work towards this anymore. It's just there. It's just there. So basically, that's the timeline. And it can actually speed up if you start doing the work. All right. Any final messages from the universe for Cyril? Don't look for validation. Don't look for any form of reward from him, from me, from anyone. Look inside your heart. Is this person your person? That's the only thing that matters, is what you believe. And then you take that inner control, that confidence, and that determination, and that's what you're manifesting from. Your rest is now granted. That's how you heal that broken heart. All right. So all right, so yeah, I don't know how to respond to that, but other than um, let's see if I can do it from here. All right. And just 1 second. All right. So anybody else want a card or reading? Anybody? I see a couple of people on. Anybody? I was just doing live readings earlier, and I set a time, and I thought it would be, I think there's a lot of people doing readings today because I usually have loads of people on here, and it's really quiet. Sure. Fine. All right, so there is a releasing of the defensiveness and the energies. So I ask, oh, Sarah, I almost forgot to give you your card. Having trouble shuffling. All right, so Sarah, open up communication. This is your number. All right, so anybody else want to have a free reading or a card what you're being pulled? And yeah. All right. So I made up just a post in the group, and just hopefully that a couple of people will come and join us. And so for those who are leaving or coming back, maybe it's yeah. So no activity is taking place. It's been really quiet. All right. So if it's going to be quiet, I'm going to go. See ya.